Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of what? Look It Up Podcast. My name's Tony Gudo. You can find us on my Facebook every week, usually on Wednesday nights when we put it out. Here's my grandson, Chad Almer, Chip, call him Chip, and it's on YouTube under the Look It Up Podcast. We want to thank everybody for coming. Please make sure you share. Let people know that we're here. Most people really enjoy listening to us because we talk about stuff that they don't have time to look it up, and they don't have time to talk about it. So we're talking about it. Right now, let's talk about the Super Bowl and what happened last week. It was a great game, I thought, at the end.
It was at the second half.
Yeah.
The first half was pretty boring.
Yeah,
So the first half ended 9-0. Just 3 field goals.
Yeah.
That was it.
But Seattle was moving the ball at ease.
Seattle moved the ball with ease, but with the running game.
Yeah, with the running game.
Which we took the running game better than New England. And speaking of the running game, Kenneth Walker III wins Super Bowl MVP.
Yep.
Final score 29-13. Seattle Seahawks are world champions
As
of
we
the NFL.
predicted, as we talked about last week, we said what was going to happen. Seattle's defensive line was going to dominate the New England Patriots.
And like you said last week, New England, we found out in this game, New England did not deserve to be there.
No.
They were a good officiating game away from losing to Buffalo.
Yep.
They were a snow game away from losing to Denver.
Yeah, Bo Nix is there.
And a healthy Bo Nix.
Yeah.
And
Houston.
And a good offense away from losing to Houston.
Yeah,
so
Houston is a quarterback.
And
so bad.
on top of that,
that's how they got there. They shouldn't have been there.
And on top of that, New England statistically had the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Yeah, but now they're gonna have one of the hardest.
Now they're gonna have a hard.
We'll find out next year how good they really are, right?
Yep.
We'll find out. Anyway, just like we predicted, that the defensive line would dominate, and they did. And what they did was they rushed 4 people and put 7 in coverage.
Yep.
And Mike McDaniel, what's his name?
Mike McDonald.
I'm talking about the offensive coordinator,
Oh.
Josh McDaniel.
Josh McDaniel
had no answer.
No.
He kept wanting to change his offense, but there was no way to change it because the defense would not change.
Yeah.
He's trying to work against that defense, but there's no way he could do it because Seattle stayed in the 4-7 of the whole game. So they dominated them. New England shouldn't have probably even scored. They got lucky at the end to score.
Final stats. Sam Darnold, 19 of 38 for 202 yards and a touchdown. That was a good game, but not as well as Kenneth Walker, like I said, won Super Bowl MVP. 27 carries for 137 yards.
Yep.
Cooper Kupp also led the team in yards and receiving with 6 receptions for 61 yards. Drake May threw only 27 for 43 for 295 yards.
2 picks.
But those yards didn't come until the fourth quarter, towards the end of the game, and had 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions as well, which hurt the team. Drake May also led the team in rushing.
They could not run.
5 carries for 37 yards.
Yeah, they could not run the ball.
Matt Collins led New England in receiving yards. 4 receptions, 78 yards for a touchdown.
And to go to my predictions last week, I told y'all to take who?
Seattle.
New England. Take New England minus 4.5. They did. I won that one. I said take the over. 45.5. It didn't quite make it to that one. But it was close. It didn't quite make it. MVP, I predicted Walker would probably get it. He did get it. And the margin of victory, I said between 17 and 18 points. It happened. They covered. They won between that. So I ended up winning 3 out of 4 bets last week. My predicted outcome was 31-17 is what I thought was going to happen. Ended up 29-13. So it was very close to what I predicted last week. Anyway, it was a good ending for the season. I thought another team should have been there. I think myself personally, I think Buffalo earned it. Buffalo should have been there. But things happen, and that's what happened. The NFL put New England in. So we'll find out next year exactly what happened. Can Seattle repeat? I think they got a good chance. The problem is with Seattle, I've been listening to NFL radio the last few days. They have a lot of free agents. Kenneth Walker's a free agent. Several defensive linemen are free agents. A couple of safeties are free agents. So it's going to be hard for them to keep everybody. So I don't know. Every year, that's why it's hard to have repeat champions, because you have players leave, you have coaches leave. They just lost their offensive coordinator, Kubiak. He just went to the Las Vegas Raiders. I saw his press conference yesterday. So, it's hard to repeat. So we'll see what happens. I think my favorites right now, is Buffalo and probably Seattle or maybe Detroit. Maybe Detroit works their way back this year. They've been waiting for 2 years to try to get back. So we'll see.
I want to go to I want to go off track a little bit for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 61. I'm going to go on a little conspiracy theorist here. But the Super Bowl is in Los Angeles, correct?
Yep.
Now, the logo here, I'm going to put it up on the screen.
Everybody's doing all that.
When I edit it later, I'm going to put it up on the screen. So, but the logo has a greenish wave coming through the logo. And then orange, yellow, pretty much gold.
Yep.
Now, and then you go to, I don't have the image, but I saw it yesterday. The image they put, like the little cartoon, they did it this year. And who was the two quarterbacks in front? Sam Darnold and Drake May. Which made the Super Bowl with the front players in front of the
But there was
Chase
also
thing.
Josh.
But
there were several other players up there.
Yeah, but they weren't in the front. So this next year's Super Bowl thing, I'm conspiracy theorist because we are fans. The two players in the front lead.
We don't know. Probably Jack Allen.
It already showed the photo.
What was it?
Jalen Waddle, Dolphins, and Alvin Kamara of the Saints.
Was he somewhere else?
So on the Saints.
Okay.
Do you think Tyler Shuck in his second year can lead the Saints to the Super Bowl?
All I know is I heard predictions this week from Las Vegas. They were talking about it on the NFL channel. And they predicted every division. And some of them they were way off. They said Chicago would be third. And Chicago probably could still win that division.
Bro. But listen,
I know in the South, let me tell you what happened in the South. They picked Tampa, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Carolina. And everybody's complaining, saying, why Carolina? And I kept thinking, well, you know why? We beat them twice. Carolina should not have made the playoffs.
But I'm saying,
if we win one more game, we win the division, not them.
Me being a Saints fan, that got me excited when I saw Kamara in the front. But who knows what will happen. I think we'll be fine next year. I think we can make a wild card.
I think we'll make the playoffs. I think we do make the playoffs. We could win the division. The division's still weak.
Yeah, but the way that Kamara is in the front, one of the front players, got me a little excited.
Has it been like that over the years or just last year?
It's the last few years, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see.
Don't know. And then there's a gold outline around the logo.
Speaking of Super Bowl, I got my little Super Bowl deal here from Mardi Gras a few years ago. That was in Super Bowl, what's that, 10, 20, 36. Super Bowl 36 was in New Orleans.
Super Bowl 36 was...
Is that the one when the lights went out?
No. That was... 36 was...
Look it up. Look it up.
Super Bowl 36. I know what the Super Bowl 36 was.
Anyway, that was in New Orleans. That was in the New Orleans Super Bowl.
Oh, that was the Rams and the Patriots.
Oh, that's the one I went. That's just one I worked at.
That's why it's there. That's
probably why I got that, because I worked over there both Friday night and Saturday night, a little bit on Sunday as a volunteer, working the front, helping footballs, and then at Saturday night I helped at the security gates, helping people come in and come out. It was real fun. I met hundreds of NFL players.
So that's just my little conspiracy thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So
we'll find out.
Football, we're going to move on to another category.
Yeah, let's talk about the LSU baseball Tigers. They start this week.
Yeah. They start Friday night.
Jay Johnson's trying to get a repeat.
We're trying to go back-to-back national championships in baseball, boy.
We got all the pitchers. Cam Johnson's going to be back. Javon Coleman, the left-handed pitcher. Will Helmers, he's back. Tommy White. Tommy's going to be in on third base.
Whoa. That is way off.
Right, this says the LSU schedule.
2024.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
Tommy
thought I
White.
said 25.
Tommy White is in the league.
I know, I thought so. That's what
26.
Tommy White. Let's see. LSU baseball. You would think it would automatically
there.
come up, huh? You
No,
think it would
schedule.
automatically come up.
Baseball roster.
Oh, that's not the roster.
Look right there.
That one?
Look,
Okay.
click roster.
Where? Okay, let me back it up. Back it up. I'm looking it up.
You're always doing something. All right.
I
Super.
don't see the roster.
I'm sorry. LSU baseball 2026 roster.
I don't know why I don't show the roster on here. Click
Here
on
it
LSU
is.
baseball.
All right, so I got it.
Okay, go over the
So-
roster. Talk about the pitchers. Let's see.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have real
Pictures,
good
pictures. We're going
I
down.
got it
Scroll,
now.
scroll. Here we go. Look it up.
All
All right. So, right-handed pitcher, we got Marcos Paz. We got Zion Diop. I don't know, but they're both freshmen.
Stephen Milan. Steven's gonna Milan's gonna be back.
That's not a pitcher.
Yeah,
so-
that's right here. Look.
so-
he's an inline. Yeah, I know he's real.
Right-handed pitcher, we got Devin Sheeran, Trent Carraway.
Gavin Guidry.
Oh, that's infield.
Gavin Guidry.
Connor Bench,
William Schmidt.
Primo. Here we go.
Right-handed pitcher.
There's people.
Maverick Rizzi. He's a sophomore.
Sorry, guys, we haven't been doing baseball,
And
so
Kaysen
we
Evans.
don't really know
Kaysen
it.
Evans.
Kaysen Evans is probably our starter pitcher.
And Cooper Moore.
That
Yeah,
is
man.
some good pitchers.
Right-handed pitcher.
I think we have one of the best pitching classes this year.
Yeah, they say we're deep. We're very deep in the pitching.
yeah,
That should
so-
help us a lot.
Returners, we got John Pearson. We got Junior Daniel Harden, Edward Yaman the fourth, Braden Simpson, William Schmidt, Gavin Guidry, pitcher, through the last out in the 2023 National Championship team. Jake Brown is returning. Sophomore Derek Curiel is returning. Preseason Golden Gloves
Max Doak
leader.
is a pitcher too.
Stephen Milam, one of our good players. Chris Stanfield. And that's about it.
DJ Primo, he's a pitcher too.
Yes, what I.
So anyway, they got a very good roster. The games will start on this Friday.
Yep.
Who they play this Friday?
Milwaukee, I think.
Milwaukee. Okay, must be a bad team. Anyway, we don't start the SEC for a little while. The regular games start this week. Speaking of basketball, the girls are doing better. They lost a game last week, which was very disappointing. They got blown out in the second half pretty much by Texas. But they came back over the weekend and won. The men, they still looking bad. I think they're going to change coaches this year. I don't think the basketball coach keeps his job. I don't see how he keeps his job. He's been there 6-7 years now, hadn't done anything, and this year was supposed to be his better year.
I heard they're going
It's
to
not
bring
going
back
in.
the coach before.
Wade.
Will Wade, yeah.
That's what I heard, but nobody's really come out and said that. But that would be the choice they should make, because they should never let the guy go.
Yeah.
It was all rumors, and there was some kind of guilt going on with those other colleges, but had nothing to do with LSU or the SEC. They should never let him go. Hopefully they do get him back, because I think he could take us a long way if he comes back, because he can recruit, he can coach. So anyway, that's the baseball season. We'll talk about that next week. Like I said, next week we'll be talking more about LSU baseball as we go. We'll also talk about college basketball. I'm going to try to get caught up on college basketball, talk about the top 10, top 20, 25, because we're getting ready to go into the March Madness season.
Very soon.
It won't be long. It'll be a few more weeks we'll be doing that. And then Chel's going to cover the NBA. We're going to cover some of the NBA teams, tell you who we think is going to be at the top and who's not going to be. So anyway, if you're looking for anything, you can't find anything, what do?
You look it up.
Share us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Let your friends know that we're here. We'll be doing all sports all summer. When April gets here, we'll be talking about the draft. Probably sooner than that. We'll talk about the NFL draft. And we'll talk about college players and how the colleges are doing during the summer, during spring football.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Look us up. Take care. Go LSU.
Go Tigers. Who dat? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.